Hey guys, it's Riser here, and in this video I'm going to show you a full quest guide to get your very own Sleeper Simulant, as well as a short overview of the weapon and some useful tips to use it effectively. Now if you don't know what the Sleeper Simulant is, it is the very first fusion rifle in Destiny to be classified as a heavy weapon. It fires a single shot with the charge up time that can over-penetrate multiple targets and ricochet off walls. To get this weapon you need to first have found all 4 Dark Age fusion rifle relics and have handed them into Banshee. These can be found while randomly defeating enemies on either Earth, Moon, Venus, or Mars. Once you've completed this, you can qualify for a series of quests that lead you to build your very own Sleeper Simulant. Bungie has stated that if you haven't found all 4 relics yet, the first part of the quest line will not be available to you. So to get started, head on over to Earth and find out if the first Firewall quest is there. It only shows up periodically, even if you've found all 4 relics already, so keep a lookout for it. This mission is not that difficult, and you can solo it if you need to. Once you defeat the boss, a legendary item will drop that is called the Curious Transceiver. You will need to input these 4 codes to start the item broadcasting. Once you've entered in the codes, a quest called the Shadow Call will be activated on Earth, at the same place where you did the Cade's stash mission. Here you will need to race to the top of the tower and take out the wizards there in under 4 minutes. Once you have completed this mission, you'll be granted Ikellos Fusion Core that needs to be repaired and requires a series of steps to be taken in order to get it running again. You'll need to dismantle a legendary heavy weapon to get the heavy power coupling node activated. You'll also need to complete a mission on Venus. I did the archive mission as it could be completed pretty quickly. Next up, you have to complete the public events by defending war sets on the Moon, Earth, and Mars. Doing other public events such as eliminating targets or destroying fallen walkers will not count. Once you have finished this, the Ikellos Fusion Core can be activated. The next step of the mission is to hand it into Banshee at the tower. Now, all you have to do is wait for the next arms day where it will give you the last quest you need to complete to fully assemble the weapon. This quest is called the Fallen Saber Strike, and it is ranked at level 42, but it has matchmaking, so you don't need to worry about soloing it. After you defeat the boss, you'll be given the Sleeper Simulant weapon frame. All you have to do now is head on over to Banshee and he will reward you with the fully assembled Sleeper Simulant. Alright, so now that you have your weapon, it's time for a quick overview. Now although this weapon has some fallbacks, it definitely has its uses in PvP and in PvE. Despite not having a blast radius or a large magazine size, a well-placed shot from this weapon can take out enemies instantly from a large distance. This can be particularly useful in Trials of Osiris. As for PvE, this weapon can inflict large amounts of damage to single targets really well, especially when they are critical hits. I've been finding myself defeating ultra enemies much faster than normal when using this weapon, because at times it can output more damage than many supers. With that being said, many people that have this weapon are frustrated for quite a few reasons. First of all, its exotic perk of ricocheting off walls doesn't proc up all the time, or as much as you want it to. Secondly, it can kill you when it does. And third, and most importantly of all, it has a small magazine size of only 7. That not only makes it harder to use this weapon frequently, it means that when you pick up a heavy ammo brick, you might only get 2 shots from it. As disappointing as this is, there is a way around it. If you happen to have gotten your legendary or exotic sword already, you can have it equipped and then use it until you have a small amount of ammo left in your reserves, and then switch to the Sleeper Simulant to have it fully stocked with ammo. In my testing, I used my bolt caster which can hold up to 81 charges, and kept using it as much as possible until I could switch it to the Sleeper Simulant to have full ammo. I found that 11 charges left from my exotic sword gave me full ammo for the Sleeper Simulant. Now although I haven't tested this trick with other heavy weapons besides the sword, it could possibly mean that you could pick up heavy ammo bricks with another heavy weapon and keep using it for a while before you can switch to the Sleeper Simulant when needed to have full ammo. So with that tip, we wrap up our overview of the quest guide for the Sleeper Simulant. I hope this video helps you guys out, and if it did, drop a like, and I'll see you on the next Destiny video. Thanks for watching.